MGTOW Australia. Advice for men in relationships. This advice is for men that are in relationships, whether they have children or not. This information can save your life and even the lives of your children. Whether you have children or not, this is irrespective due to the fact that you have to look after number one first, and that is yourself. When everything starts to blow in your face and you start to speak to government agencies and or lawyers that don't represent you yet, all you will hear is, I can't give you advice, or I'm not allowed to give you advice. At this moment, if you don't utilize this information, what good is advice anyways, if you don't have your insurance ready? They have been sold an insurance policy. No, they have been given insurance policy that allows them to fall on a cushion and land so comfortably to the extent where it becomes a lucrative option to cash out and suck you for all you're worth. You can read all about it in the Family Law Act. Statistics will also give you a picture on what's really going on. Firstly, become MGTOW, or a man going his own way. Watch MGTOW videos and learn about the realities of what's happening around you and where you stand in society and how you are looked and viewed at by society and government. Secondly, record important events. This is your insurance. Make backups of these recordings and leave them with people that you do trust. The key words here are backups. I left my recordings with 3 people that I do trust, yet I was only to get them back from 2 of these 3 people. One of them misplaced the recordings and I was never able to get them back. Now what would have happened if I had only left the recordings with one person only, being this person? I would have been stuffed. Remember, you live in a world that is misandric and will lean towards the female all the time. Believe all her lies and exaggerations unless you can prove otherwise. But what do you do when there are no witnesses? Your silver shield will be your witness. Your recorder is your silver shield. Thirdly, if you're going through a really rough time, see a psychologist. Many females are abusers and can cause PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and possibly Stockholm syndrome. It is time for you to become strong and see the parasite for what it really is. It's time for you not to serve as a host to the parasite. You will have someone to talk to about your problems. Therefore, you can get a lot of pressure off your chest. Psychological reports can also be used as evidence. Number 4, look out for red flags. Google search red flags and find out what they are. A red flag can simply be your partner accusing you of cheating when you have done nothing of that sort. This can suggest that she is cheating on you. Another red flag is if your partner calls you more than 3 times a day, especially when you are at work. This is a sign of mistrust and also means that you are dealing with an emotional vampire that will do her best to destroy you when there is no more gain to be gotten from you. Read up about red flags. They can help you see through the fog. Number 5, don't trust the females that hang out with your partner, especially if they work for government agencies. They may pose as a worker for an agency, but they will lie to you and really work for another agency. If you realize that you are getting abused and this so-called government agency worker does not help you and rather stays neutral, especially when it is clearly apparent to this worker that you are the target of abuse, then you have an enemy in front of you, my friend. Number 6, if you seek help from police or government agency workers such as docs or family and community services and don't get help, then make complaints against them. You will see that when these complaints reach them, they will bend over backwards to help you. But before you make that complaint, these same people don't give a shit about you. Number 7, keep all receipts for pretty much everything. Rent, the purchase of food, appliances, etc. This is very important for men with children because when family court is initiated, they will say that you did nothing to help raising the children, that you didn't spend money on the children or the house, like food, etc. These receipts must also be stored in a safe place as well. When your partner cashes out, there is a big chance that she will commit domestic theft and steal everything. Your suitcase, your bags, go through your jackets, etc. So make sure that you keep them in a safe and secure place. Number 8, remain calm.